Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we've got our Shadowhawk 2C under construction here, but it is going to take a while, and so we are going to go ahead and deploy without it. And this looks spicy, but yeah, that's a target acquisition. I'm not surprised by that in the slightest. An escort against whom? Who is the op for? Pirates. Pirates don't have great salvage. This is a defend base. Who is this against? Pirates. Okay. Wonderful. Maybe just this assassinate mission? It is against Clan Diamond Shark. It's not a double priority salvage, but maybe we just take it here and just see what we find. So we deploy this as is, I think. We don't have any vehicles to deploy, so that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and do this. So this is an assassinate mission in the Badlands. It's only skull and a half. I am hoping that we run into at least one big boy. That would be nice. We would absolutely love to get a heavy mech salvaged. We would probably be a little bit short on cash to get a heavy up and running right now, but it would still be nice to have it on the back burner regardless. I mean, we're only at like 1.7 million C-bills. After this one, we could even be negative, in theory, on this if we get a heavy mech, because of our drop costs and repair costs and things like that. We're only making 200k, so we may or may not make up the repair costs in the salvage, but that's fine. We've got plenty of pad for that. So we need to destroy the target and escape. We've had confirmation from several sources that a high-ranking Diamond Shark officer is moving in the open. Okay, and a 20% bonus per lance. Sure. Fantastic. So this is a really awkward drop point, right on that cliff edge. And we have allies down below the cliff. They're probably not going to be too helpful. The enemy is going to be up here somewhere, is my guess. Oh, this is awkward. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to do this with individual drop points. Dropping, I don't like that one. Dropping maybe like here, here. Yeah, that should, in theory, be okay. Unless we can't make it down this, but I think that we can. Let's see. We do see that there are supporting enemy forces and reinforcements. Okay. Ooh, and they're ambushing us here. Okay. So we see a Mist Lynx, we see a Striker, we have our Firestarter facing the wrong way. Same with our Hunchback. Okay. They have a Shamash, a Striker. We don't actually know what these two mechs are. That one's a Mist Lynx. And anything else? No. I'm going to reserve here. And we'll see what they do. We're going to reserve one more time. And it should be one of these guys that moves now, this one in particular.
This looks like a prime spot for an ambush. Be careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
You don't say, Darius. You don't say. So, I'm kind of thinking about just moving up here and firing down this line. We might be able to get some stray shots in? Oh. The Mist Lynx is moving up and charging. It did miss. Why did... Oh, that was the Mongoose. Okay, I was going to say, why did it get to move twice in a row? But it didn't. So... This guy made himself a prime target. I don't think I'm going to use this Centurion for it, though, because this is the Gauss Rifle HA-20, and instead, we're just going to come up here with it and do that. Okay. So they're going to move the Shamash next. We'll see what they do with it. This Mist Lynx is also going to move this round. Yeah, I don't care about that. That's fine. Where are you going to ace pilot to is the question. Well, awkward location is awkward. Okay, I'm going to just turn the blackjack like this. And 47.3. I think we're going to fire this in indirect mode. And I'm not going to fire the large laser. Good hit. Very good hit, in fact. So the Mist Lynx moves now. And it just runs off a bit. Okay, we're going to utilize this Hunchback here. And we're going to get in there and just wreck this Mist Lynx. It made a major tactical blunder.
I'd rather use weapons, but...
Excellent. So that's a knockdown on the Mist Lynx. And is that like a pilot ejection? No? Okay. What do we have next?
Yeah.
Next up is this Hunchback. I'd like to position it here.
Roger.
And we'll just look at these hit odds. An elemental out there along with another mech. Okay. I think we'll fire on the mongoose. Our hit odds aren't the best, but if we manage to hit, this will do a lot of damage.
Confirmed.
And we did manage to hit. With the Gauss, anyway. So that's fantastic. Next up
I'm here.
is our Ghost. The Ghost is going to position, I think, over here, and just go for the melee attack on the Shamash, or maybe we're going to go for the kill on the Mist Lynx. Yeah, let's kill the Mist Lynx.
10-4. Engaging.
Wonderful. That's a leg destruction,
That
and a mech destruction. That's what we like to see.
mech destroyed.
Okay. Next up, the Striker is going for their Striker. Sure. We are going to take our Vulcan up over here. These are awful hit odds. We are going to take our Vulcan over here. Slightly better hit odds. Maybe we just go for the Shamash, not in the rear arc. Yeah, I think we'll go over here. What? This is the left side? Okay, this is not the weak side, but I think it'll have to do. Get in there. We did miss. That's fine. Yeah, that's completely fine. Get some armor taken off of there. Okay, phase 13, that is going to be the Striker. It goes for the rear arc of the Hunchback, but barely does anything.
They're shooting at me.
All is good there.
It's okay. Damage is light.
The Centurion is... This is the Ultra AC-20 Centurion. I don't want to position there. I'm just thinking about maybe reserving this Centurion.
Holden for tactical advantage.
And instead utilizing the Firestarter to go for the Shamash. This guy's very efficient against vehicles. We do miss the melee attack, that's okay.
Alright, I missed.
There we go. One dead vehicle.
One for the scrap.
Fantastic. So we're 40% done with the reinforcements, and at this point we can position the Centurion here.
Order acknowledged.
And I think we fire the Ultra AC in X1 mode here. And go like that. Okay, next round. So you have a Mongoose up there. Okay, that's not too frightening. A Stinger, that's not too frightening either. Triple medium laser looks like. Not too bad. Phase 20. Okay. We now move.
What's up, Commander?
Our Firestarter is going to come up over here and hit this Striker. We are going to kick it. We are not going to fire the lasers. Or perhaps... these two flamers to sink a little bit of heat.
Piece of cake. Engaging.
That is a melee hit. And a kill. Wonderful.
Vehicle trash.
Next up. Who's our next target?
Yes, Commander.
Well, the Ghost is going to sprint up over this direction, and we'll check out these hit odds. I don't think they'll be great. Yeah, we should not fire these SRMs for heat purposes, for sure, and then maybe not even the medium laser aggro. This is actually only maintaining heat here. Something like this. Just the one medium laser. And we did actually hit. Excellent. The Galleon moves up, but isn't going to do anything. I don't expect these vehicles to ever do anything, in all honesty. No hits on the Ghost there. Wonderful. And that's a Sentinel. Okay. Really not very frightening at all. We're going to move up over this direction with the Hunchback, and the Hunchback will probably start engaging these guys up here. 54% hit odds on that Stinger is not bad, especially with that Sentinel back in stray shot potentiality. Ooh, that poor Stinger. That poor Stinger. Okay.
Commander.
So our Vulcan is going to move up to here,
Heading out. Mm-hmm.
and I think we're going to look to finish the Stinger. And we'll just do this. One dead Stinger. Fantastic. 20% through the supporting forces.
Skipper.
And we're going to move up with Geezer here, and we're going to go for this guy with the Gauss Rifle HA-20. Right in his weak arc. Light him up.
Fun time. Oh, hell yeah. It's on now.
Yeah, he's not doing well. He is totally dead.
Standing by.
So we're going to move up with this Centurion, and we're going to finish him off. We're going to keep the Ultra AC-20 in X1 mode.
All right.
And he's dead. Fantastic.
Looks like I'll need a new target.
Indeed you will.
Oh.
This Hunchback is going to probably sprint to this position.
I'll try.
And 19.3 versus 48.7. We're going to fire on this Mistlynx. This is strong side,
Okay.
so we don't expect much. Sure. The Elemental Toad moves up. That's fine.
Good to go.
Our Blackjack is going to step up to
On
this
my
position, and I'm just checking clustering targets. There aren't really any, so we'll probably prioritize going for this Elemental Toad in Inferno mode.
Acknowledged.
That was a terrible shot.
Negative damage.
We're not shocked
Negative
by
damage.
this, but we are disappointed. Phase 15. The Mistlynx moves. Okay. I can see why it decided to go for that move. That's not a terrible one, other than the fact that it's skylined. Okay. Pack Rat moves up, doesn't do anything. The Striker moves up, fires on the Mistlynx, doesn't get any hits. We don't really expect our allies to do anything, in all honesty. The Hover Tank moves up, doesn't do a thing. Phase 22. Who do they move? We don't know. It's the Mongoose. The Mongoose closes in, and we are going to move up with our Ghost. And it'll be this position, I think. Just checking hit odds. Not great. We can do this.
Engaging target.
And yeah, we don't get a hit. That's completely expected.
I missed.
Yes, indeed you did. Now, they have 3 Phase 20 movers, and I think this is mostly their guys that are way back here.
Yeah.
Our Vulcan is going to... That was actually their Mistlynx. Our Vulcan is going to step up over here,
Affirmative.
and we're going to start taking pot shots at their Elemental Toad.
We go.
We did get an autocannon hit there, as well as a couple of machine gun ticks. I like it. Shadowcat moves up, fires on the Vulcan, gets a couple of hits. We don't really care too much
Well,
about that.
weren't nothing.
Indeed. Although I wouldn't mind a Shadowcat necessarily. Sentinel moves up, fires on the Vulcan. Okay, couple of hits. 20 damage. Not a big deal.
Standing by.
Our Blackjack is going to step forward. We're going to check for cluster targets. There really aren't any. So, we're going to continue going for that Elemental Toad. Light him up.
Giving him everything I've got.
That looked like a terrible shot. That was even worse than the previous shot. Okay, so that's not going well. Let's see, we've got our ATMs available to fire on this Mistlinks if these hit odds are bad, and they're kinda bad. So maybe we should. 20.8? Actually, I think we do this.
All right.
Okay, a couple of ATM hits on that Elemental. Wonderful. They've got something out there that we don't know about. That's fine.
What do you need?
Now then, this is our long-range fire support Hunchy, and we can sprint it up to this position. It's not the best in terms of positions. It looks like we're slightly better off firing at the Elemental Toad here. Ooh! Just a Gauss rifle straight to the
Vent
CT.
destroyed.
I like it. That was unexpected, though.
Good
On
to
those
go.
hit odds, absolutely. So the fire starter is going to start closing in up over here, and we may pot shot a medium laser, but I think we'll just sink heat, honestly, this round. Our friend the Pack Rat moves up, but isn't going to do anything. The Ares is going to fire on the Vulcan and do 4 damage. We don't care. That's completely fine.
Hey.
Our Hunchback is going to close in over this
Okay,
way.
Let's go.
And I would love to fire on that Sentinel, and yeah, this is fine.
All right.
Ooh, a solid hit there, actually. Fantastic.
Ready to rock.
Next up is our Gauss Rifle HA-20 Centurion. I'm going to swing it out a little further for stray shot purposes. And we're just going to start fishing for crits in here with our Gauss Rifle. Any crits? None. Okay, that's fine. Striker moves up, fires on the Mistlinks. Gets a 4 damage point hit. We'll take it, I guess. Hover tank running around. Not very relevant. Who's actually the leader? Way out there. We don't see the leader. Okay.
I'm
Well,
here.
we are working on dismantling these guys for sure. Can we get LOS? It's obstructed LOS, but it's rear arc LOS. 60% on the Ultra AC. We take this.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Fantastic. So there's the reinforcements dead.
Enemy eliminated.
Now we need to deal with the supporting enemy forces, and there's not that much left of them. There's this Shadowcat, there's this Sentinel, there's this Mongoose, and there's the Ares. Okay, that was fairly effective. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 enemy units that we see here. We should only see 3 enemy units. We've killed 2 from this star. Fascinating. Okay. Maybe one of these... Ah. Maybe one of these is... Well, no. Those should all be supporting. Is this a 6-unit star? That'd be a little strange, right? Well, let's get in here.
Gonna
We
get
did miss the
physical.
kick, which is unfortunate.
Guess Mama's gonna have to try it again.
But we did get some good hits in on the
I
Mongoose
think
regardless.
I hit something special there.
And Phase 19, yeah, they definitely have something out there that we don't see. Okay, we saw it very briefly there.
What can I do you for?
The fire starter is going to move up to here. And I think that we're just going to fire on this guy with the lasers. Okay. That'll do for now. And the real question, of course, is...
Commander.
Can we finish this guy off with a ghost?
Aye.
And the answer to that is... maybe, but not with these hit odds.
Roger.
Okay. The Hunchi should be able to do it, though.
Yup.
So, this Centurion, I would love to actually have it get LOS on something else. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything to get LOS on right now. Oh, hello! That's an LOS. Excellent. Go for that Shadow Cat.
Here we go.
Good. Good armor shred. Striker moves up, fires on the Mongoose. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the melee attack. Otherwise, that probably would have done decent damage.
Yep.
This Hunchback is not in the greatest of positions, and its heat is a little high as well. We're probably just going to go for a single ER medium laser here.
Confirmed.
Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So what's our ally going to do is the ultimate question here. A whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. They're going to shoot at the pack rat, which is okay.
Ready for orders.
The Blackjack is going to move up and... maybe we go for the Sentinel? Maybe the Ares? Maybe we go for this guy with standard ammo?
Firing.
Man, we're getting those terrible, terrible shots. Oof.
Damn it.
Absolutely awful.
Oh.
Well, the Hunchback is going to move up here and see about finishing off the Mongoose. We'll roll this again. There we go. Well, that's a torso
Enemy mech
destruction.
Destroyed.
Okay, that's a mech destruction. Good. So at this point, we are pretty much done with their escort units. Well, I mean, we've got another full lance here, plus the actual guy. So there is that, to be sure. So is there another supporting lance?
Okay. Full speed.
There might be. Sentinel moves up, fires on the pack rat. Does not do well. Okay. We know there's at least 5 enemy units left, right? Yeah, definitely 5. So there's a full star out there. At least.
Yeah,
And we're expecting 3 plus 1.
I'll do what I can.
So that's interesting. We're going to pot shot this Sentinel. We may or may not hit.
Acknowledge.
We missed the Gauss rifle. We hit the AC2. Okay. I would have preferred that
I'm
reversed,
receiving you.
but it's okay. We're going to sprint up with our Ghost and sink a
Alright,
little heat.
Let's move.
There we go.
Standing
And
by.
our Centurion is going to sprint in as
Moving at full
well.
throttle.
Okay, phase 17. That'll be their Shadow Hawk, or rather their Shadow Cat. That was a lot of hits.
I'm losing armor bad.
Yep, I noticed. We're going to move up with our
Copy that.
Blackjack here, and I think we go for that Sentinel again.
Engaging with target.
Do we hit this time? Nope. We're getting some terrible artillery shots.
Negative damage.
Absolutely
Right
abysmal.
here. Mhm.
The Vulcan is going to move up over this way. We can't sprint because we missed the melee attack, but we can position
Confirmed.
here and potshot the Sentinel with the Ultra AC5, and that's what we're going to do.
Guess I'll give it to him then.
We did get a hit there. Okay. Pack Rat moves up, does nothing. And the Ares shoots at the Pack Rat. Sure. That is fine. This does, however, seem like it's going to take a while to get up there and get through their supporting units. I'm thinking there may be a full nother star up there that we don't know about. There may not be, but it's hard to say. So I think given time constraints, I'm going to be forced to put in a cut here. I really don't like doing it, but we definitely have some time constraints with the power company, so I don't really have much of an option today. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and we'll finish this up next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.